go ahead and call the September council meeting in order. Roll call.
Peterson.
Here.
Krupsek.
Here.
Szymanski.
Here.
Webb. Here. Schultz.
Here.
Wenzel.
Here.
Hamilton.
Here.
Kuhn.
Here. First on the agenda is approval of last month's minutes. We've got two of them.
So moved.
Second. There's a motion, a second, to approve the two previous council minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is the treasurer's report.
Move to approve.
Second. There's a motion, a second, to approve the treasurer's report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Nothing for citizens forum. We'll go into committee reports. First is planning commission.
We had a planning commission meeting to the Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa County Council. A planning commission meeting was held on Tuesday, September 13th, 2016 at 5:45 p.m. in Nekoosa Council Chambers. Members present: Al Marco, Mayor; Joe Rush, Second City Clerk; Larry Krupsek; Gerald Cordes; Brad Hamilton; August Wyatt. Also in attendance were James Leiser, Leisure Time Storage, and Garrett Boone. Number one, moved by Hamilton, second by Krupsek, to approve conditional use permit to James Leiser, Leisure Time Storage, to construct storage garages on Lot 2 of Wood County Certified Survey Map 9991 in the City of Nekoosa Business Industrial Park with no outside storage. All members voted yes. Number two is recommend easement drafted by Alliant Energy for installation of electricity at 4150 Whitetail Lane to be paid for by city. Any questions on that?
Move to approve items 1 and 2. Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 1 and 2 of the planning commission. Roll call.
Static line, we got it. Wenzel?
Yes.
Peterson?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
Schultz?
Yes.
Krupsek?
Yes.
Hamilton? Yes. Kuhn?
Yes.
Szymanski?
Yes.
Okay, next is Ways and Means.
Ways and Means has one meeting to report on. I move to accept the minutes as printed.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the Ways and Means Committee minutes as printed. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
To the Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, the Ways and Means Committee meeting was held on Tuesday, September 13th, 2016 at 6:15 p.m. in the council chambers at City Hall. Members present were Emmett Peterson, Chairman; Robert Schultz, Secretary; August Wyatt; and Garrett Kuhn. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Robert Wenzel, Larry Krupsek, Rick Schmidt, and Brad Hamilton. Item 1, we audited the bills. Item 2, we recommend applications for a beverage operator license to Chong Jager and Gary Jager for Market Street Gill. Number 3, we recommend 9 registrations for the league conference in Stevens Point. Number 4, we recommend sponsoring Hometown Christmas for $500. Number 5, we heard the library report. Number 6, recommend Shank 2017 accounting agreement. Are there any questions? Move to adopt items 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 of the Ways and Means Committee report. Roll call.
Schultz?
Yes.
Szymanski?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
Krupsek?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Wenzel? Yes. Peterson?
Yes.
Next is Public Works. Larry?
Public Works has one meeting to report on. I move to have the minutes accepted.
Second. There's a motion and a second to approve the Public Works minutes as read. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
To the Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, a Public Works meeting was held on Tuesday, September 6, 2016 at 3:30 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council chambers. Members present were Ray Krupsek, Terry Szymanski, Garrett Kuhn, and Robert Schultz. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, August Wyatt, Alan Schmidt from DPW, and Richard Klein. Item 1, recommend approving Sacred Heart Church parking plan. Item 2, recommend signing a 5-year recycling contract with Advanced Disposal. Item 3, discuss building inspection contract and fee schedule. Item 4, discuss the city safety manual for Public Works Department. Item 5, recommend sending one DPW employee to a 2-day wastewater training conference per the handbook. Item 6, recommend sending Public Works Director to a wastewater conference in La Crosse per handbook. Questions?
One question, the recycling, would anything change the way the stuff is being done now, or are they?
No, doing a
would they
5-year.
go the other?
We're going to stick with a 5-year. He came in with a 3-year and a 7-year, and we just decided to stay with a 5-year. And
No
which
bins
is
or
the
anything
original,
like that, eh?
the original one he came in with.
The bins are gonna change?
That's what I was
Yeah,
wondering.
they're going to the 96
Oh,
gallon.
those, yeah.
Okay,
Those
that's
are
what I was
90
wondering.
I thought you knew about that, but
Yeah,
they're the 95 gallon. They come in and pick them up.
I knew you were talking about that, yeah, I just didn't see that.
Yeah.
When they're going to put promotional literature together,
Okay,
and they'll be delivering the bins sometime November, December, something like that, and they're gonna get together with Rick and put out this information as far as what's recycled, what's not recycled. So nothing has to be separated starting then, and just all in the bin and they dump it, it's done. So,
Just- that's what I thought it was saying.
Yeah.
I didn't actually see that part.
What you said.
Oh, okay. Well, if there's no
I'd
other
say-
questions, we'll move to adopt items 1, 2, 5, and 6.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 1, 2, 5, and 6 of the Public Works report. Roll call.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Smansky?
Yes.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Krupsat?
Yes.
Peterson?
Yes.
Schultz?
Yes.
Next is public safety.
Public safety has one meeting, make a motion to accept the minutes as read.
There's a motion and a second to approve the public safety minutes as read. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
The Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, public safety meeting was held Tuesday, September 6, 2016, at 5 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council Chamber. Members present were Jerry Szymanski, Brad Hamilton, Emmett Peterson, Robert Wenzel. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, August Hoya, Gary Kuhn, Alan Schmidt, Andrew Berg, Sean Woods, Mike Hartshee, and Assistant Chief Dave Reinschmidt. Number 1, recommend purchasing a radio repeater for the fire department at an approximate cost of $8,300. Any questions?
That's it.
That's
What color is that?
Yeah.
How long did that meeting take?
Yeah, quite a while.
Actually, yeah, it was a terrible meeting.
Can you say it for us?
Second.
I'll second.
There's a motion and a second to approve item 1 of the public safety committee report. Roll call.
Peterson?
Yes.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Krupsat?
Yes.
Smansky?
Yes.
Schultz?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Next is property recreation and human affairs.
The Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council make a motion to accept minutes as printed.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the property recreation and human affairs minutes as printed. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
The Property Recreation and Human Affairs meeting was held on Tuesday, September 6, 2016, at 6 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council chambers. Members present were Robert Wenzel, chairperson, Emmett Peterson, secretary, August Wyatt, Garrett Kuhn. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Alan Schmidt, DPW, Heather Sayers, representative of the Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce. Number 1, we discussed Pumpkin Fest 2016. Number 2, recommend hiring Badger Surveying for a cemetery survey at a cost of $2,500. Number 3, discuss business grants. Number 4, discuss Riverside Park electrical upgrade. Number 5, recommend hiring Badger Survey to survey an industrial park and prepare a certified survey map at a cost of $1,050. Number 6, discuss community center updates. Number 7, recommend that We Energy's gas service and industrial park. Make a motion to accept number 2, 5, and 7.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 2, 5, and 7 of the property recreation and human affairs committee. Roll call.
Peterson?
Yes.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Smansky?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Krupsat?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Schultz?
Yes.
That's it for committee reports. Anything under old business? Going into new business, first thing on the agenda is the electrical upgrade for the park. We discussed this a while back. We got the second bid in. I put it on there so we could get this approved and get the work done prior to Pumpkin Fest. We had a brief discussion about it. Rick?
Mr. Mayor, I did pull up current technologies, and in comparing the two quotes, what Current Technologies was proposing was a not-to-exceed amount of $4,500 for repairing 16 standalone GFI pedestals and work on it. So he wasn't quite sure exactly what, but was not to exceed $4,500. Mark Edwards Electric is proposing a total of $3,740 to go through and repair, a similar outlook on it. So based on what I see that the quote of Mark Edwards meets the requirement that we were looking for.
I'll make a motion, we hire.
Second. I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second on the floor to approve Mark Edwards Electric to do the work in the Riverside Park upgrade. Roll call.
Good job on that, Rick.
Samansky?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Schultz?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Peterson?
Yes.
Krupsack?
Yes.
Whack?
Yes.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Anything else under new business? Going to monthly reports. First is the police chief's monthly report.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the police chief's monthly report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is code enforcement.
Move to accept. Second.
Seems like we've gotten a lot accomplished here, or he has.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right on top of it.
Yep.
Very well made out report too, if I may add.
Yep.
I like that.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is Public Works monthly report.
So move.
Second?
There's a motion and a second for the Public Works report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is the ambulance department's monthly report.
So move.
Second.
There's a motion and a second for the ambulance report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is fire department's monthly report.
So move.
Second.
There's a motion and a second for the fire department report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is building inspector's report.
So move.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the building inspector's report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is community center's monthly report.
So move.
Second?
There's a motion and a second for community center's report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Airport commission. Brad, any updates?
Hopefully, or not hopefully, I will be having a very big update this next month. Now we're just working our way through getting the town of Rome, the village of Buren, and the town of Saratoga interested with everything that's going on in the different places. They got their other priorities they're looking at, but we're talking to them, they're talking to us, so that's working out really well. We've got a new building, one of the T hangars was sold, and then we're gonna revamp it. The buyer's gonna revamp it and resell it, and hopefully have a new plane in there. So that's a positive up there. Quite a few things going on around. They had with the EAA and everything, we talked about that quite a bit this last month.
Get a lot of extra business today?
Yes, a lot of pilots fly in. Believe it or not, they do hunt down the price of fuel.
Oh,
It is big, and some of these planes, if they want to go, they were talking one jet, and I don't know much about planes. I know enough, but I don't know a lot. But one plane took 600 gallons of fuel. I thought that was a lot. He said if he wanted to fill up his plane, he could have fueled it up and flown to Europe from Wisconsin Rapids. I'm going, wow. He just wanted it enough to get from here to wherever he was going. At 600 gallons, I'm going, jeepers, right? That's crazy.
It's been 4 years in the
Piper,
Air Force.
it wasn't a Piper Cub, I know that. It wasn't a Piper Cub. It's been very interesting, the new guy's working out really well, Rick, or excuse me, not Rick, oh, I can't think of his name right now, I wouldn't say Rick, but that's the guy sent it to
The new manager?
the new manager, yeah.
That's good, good enough.
He's doing a great job.
Jeremy.
Jeremy, that's it, Jeremy, thank you. He was here, what, 3 months ago? He's gonna come back again.
Yeah, he said he's interested.
Yep, he's visiting all of us, so. Anybody got any questions? Anytime you want a tour, please holler. Anybody wants a tour, I don't care, anybody, even in the city.
How about getting on that flight to Paris?
Would you like to get on the flight to Paris?
Yeah.
I can try, I can try. And about the flight back, I'm not so sure. Might have to walk, thumb it, whatever. But it's just amazing.
Motion and second for the airport report.
Motion moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next is the bills.
Planning Commission, 300. Camera operator, 20. Mayor's salary, 600. Council meeting, we had 2 council meetings, $1,040. Ways and Means, 250. Public Works, 250. Public Safety, 250. Property Rec, 250. Airport Commission, that's for 2 meetings for Brad, as well as conference allowance for his meeting, 510.
Motion to pay the bill.
Second. There's a motion and second to approve the bills. Roll call.
Who seconded that?
Brad.
Brad. Wyack,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Wenzel,
Yes.
Smansky,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Krupsek,
Yes.
Schultz.
Yes.
Anybody have anything else?
Just want to do a kudos to the community center, everyone who works out there. Continue to get our surveys back, and I haven't seen a bad one yet. Generally, all are excellent. They recommend to a friend or family, and they use it again. So thank everyone who partakes in running that, and taking Dan and all the people involved.
I think Dan and Wendy do a great job out there. And it continues to look great.
I haven't heard any complaints for long. I mean, I haven't had any trouble for that.
I think the only update I have, Mayor, is that I did talk to Dan Schmidt, and I think everyone got their documents in to get the newsletter pulled together.
Okay.
I think Dan told me he's gonna be putting it together this week. It's a big one. There's about 8 pages long, he said, so a healthy newsletter. So I think Dan's gonna be trying to get that newsletter together, and hopefully, I know he's trying to get it mailed out towards the end of this week, but it's in play.
Okay. Anybody have anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.